Hello everyone. Today I am going to give you some small details about computer. These are the details that you should keep in your mind when you are studying about computer. The computer is made of two parts, hardware and software. The hardware are the things that we can touch and the software are the things that we cannot touch. The hardware is again classified into two parts, the internal parts and the external parts. The internal parts are made of the motherboard, the RAM, the processor and many other parts that are placed inside the computer system or inside the CPU. We know that CPU is the brain of the computer. The external parts are the keyboard, mouse, scanner, printer, speaker, monitor, projector and many more. These things you can touch it easily. Now again, if we talk about the software, it is also being classified into two parts, the application software and the system software. The system software is Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 8.1, Windows 10, Linux, Macintosh and many more. They act as a medium between the user, that is us, and the machine. The application softwares are Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Google Chrome and many more. The application softwares are installed by the user of the computer. If any person is using the computer for graphics designing, so the common softwares that he will be using is Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Flash Player, Corel Draw and many more. The person who is doing only the office work, so he will be using the Google Chrome, MS Word, MS Excel, MS PowerPoint and many more. So the application software entirely depends upon the user that is using it. The reason we use a computer is for the four purposes: speed, storage, accuracy and diligence. The speed, computer can do millions of calculations in just a fraction of a second. Accuracy, computer never makes a mistake. It is a human being that can make a mistake, but not the computer. Diligence, computer never gets tired. If you keep on doing the work for a continuous time, the computer never get bored or else it can get tired. The main reason is that the humans can get tired but not the computer. And memory, computer never forgets. In short, if you are saving any file or any picture in the computer, so what will happen here? The computer will save it as long as there is not been affected by the virus or you are not permanently deleting it. Computer is always being used many places. For example, the banks, the hotels, the shopping malls and many places, so that least amount of handwork can be done and there should not be any kind of mistake. You must have seen that the shopkeepers, the shopping malls, they do use the barcode scanner. If you see any product or any book or anything that you buy from the shopping mall, you will see there is a code that is written. The computer, what it does is that it just scans the barcode scanner and identifies what kind of item it is. If it is a toothpaste or a headphone or a doll or a cream, anything, everything has a barcode reader on it. With the help of the barcode, the person does not have to type everything. Just by scanning it, the details will enter into the computer. Hospitals, the computers are also widely used in the hospitals so that the record of the patient can be taken. For example, like if in today's time there is a shortage of oxygen, So many government or state governments like the West Bengal government, the Uttar Pradesh government, the Delhi government, the Orissa government, these are known as the state government. So what they do, they just give the status or upload the status in the internet, so that if there is any bed is available, the person or the patient can look into it and can book a bed for himself, so that he can get the oxygen. And the center government, that controls whole of the India, can supply the oxygen on the requirement basis, so that every state gets an equal amount of oxygen, and not that the one state has a huge number of oxygen and the other state has the least amount of oxygen. Even in the banks, the computers are used. The main reason is that due to the use of computer, we can use the bank transaction from anywhere in the world. It is not like that you have to be in the same place. You can be in any part of the world. You can access your bank accounts from London, from Paris, anyone. So the reason for it is that it is easier for the people. So means if any person is traveling in other countries or in other place and he needs money, all he have to do is to take out the ATM card from him and swipe it in the ATM machine. And what will happen here? The person can withdraw the amount from his account from any part of the India or anywhere in the country. He can do shopping. He doesn't have to fear of carrying money with him. You know that the carrying money is a tough thing nowadays, because you may get dropped or you may get killed. There are many good sides and bad sides of the computer. The computer doesn't understand what is good and bad, but we ourselves has to understand it. Many people are using the computer for a long time. That is extremely bad for our health. Why? It affects our eyes, it affects our brains, it also affects our sitting posture. The computer should be used as much as it required. The electricity that is being consumed by the computer should be monitored. In earlier days, if I speak about 20 years back, the computers were very bulky in size, and the electric consumption of the computer is very high. You can say that a computer can consume an equal amount of electricity what an air conditioner or a refrigerator does. But in today's time, the computer consumes less amount of electricity that your LCD TV does or LED TV that you have in your house. We are getting developed in the less consumption of electricity and using the full potential of our machines. The machines are getting developed every day, and many new gadgets and everything is being brought up into us. We can do the online shopping. We don't have to go to everywhere. A business person from a village can sell his stuff to anywhere in the world. Even for us, we can buy the commodity or the product from anywhere of the person who is selling. I don't have to know the person. Whatever details he uploads in the internet can easily be bought by us. The only thing is that we have to have the money. Anyway, I believe this video is helpful to you, and one more thing, please stay safe. Thank you.